people, but the position in this moment is for all clubs not really easy, how we all know. Yeah, he's doing really well. So we take care of him. Came on last night, played now the first 2 league games, so everything is fine. But from my point of view, maybe I hope you all know Ralf Rangnick, but he is one of the best, if not the best, German coach actually. So he did a lot of good stuff in different clubs. Changed whole clubs in proper football teams, and so nice to have you in England. Yeah, nice. Don't see you, but nice to see you. Yeah.
He speaks very highly of you as well, Jürgen. Thank you.
Yeah, we met from time to time. We have a similar idea of football, I think.
Glad we could bring people together. Ian from Premier League Productions, Ian Irving. 2 questions please, Ian, if that's okay, from your car. No, you're on mute, Ian. Disaster. We can't hear. If you could unmute, thank you.
Now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Excellent. Hello, Jürgen. I just wondered if you could give us an insight into what it's like facing a Mikel Arteta Arsenal team compared to some of the Arsenal sides you've faced before.
Well, I'm not sure if I should compare it, because that's. But it's Mikel Arteta, I think, showed in a very pretty short period of time that he seems to be an exceptional football manager. Obviously, because the team he sets up now is the structure of the team is absolutely exceptional. You can see the balance between defense and offense is really good. You can see a lot of things which obviously are pretty helpful in football. Good organization, but freedom for the players as well, uses the players in the right position. So I have to say, since he's there, he did a pretty impressive job, to be honest, and changed, I think, the whole mood in the club. I'm not sure what I don't know exactly about what the mood was before he arrived, but I don't think a lot of people thought at the end of the season he will have won any competition or something like that, and he did that by winning the FA Cup and winning now the what is it, the English Super Cup, and so that's pretty impressive, I have to say. So it's a tough opponent, 100%.
And in terms of this Arsenal side, they seem to be at their best playing against the better teams in the league. Why do you think that is, Jürgen? What is it about this side that the top teams find so difficult?
Oh, it's a defensive structure, 100%. So they defend properly, I have to say. So they obviously all the players are involved in their defending. Yeah? So it's like they defend probably in a 5-4-1, which is when you have quality players in the team is for the other team a pretty tricky situation. Then with the speed they have for the counter-attack, that makes it that can cause you some trouble, and that's the situation. It's pretty simple. We played them now twice, I know, and in the Super Cup game it was it was an open game. We were unlucky in moments, stuff like this. That all it's clear. And the league game, I think we helped them slightly on their toes, because that night we gave two goals. Yeah, we presented the goals on the plate, if that makes sense in English. So, or we made presents. So that's a little bit like that. That was I think one of the few games where we had in moments we dropped concentration. It was late last season, stuff like this, and Arsenal really waiting for these kind of things. And in that game we were really good, apart from 2-3 moments. They scored, we didn't score often enough, that's why we lost the game, but it was actually a good game. And that night I think we could have won, and but we didn't, and we accept that, obviously. But there are, how I said, I can say a lot of positive things about Arsenal because it's true, but I think we still have a chance on Monday night.
Fantastic, thank you, Ian. Right, just in terms of the order, we're going to go to Ian from TalkSport, then Carl Markham from PA, and then Jim Conlon from RCB Radio in Ireland. One question for Jim, but we'll go to Ian first from TalkSport.
Hi Jürgen, how are you?
Good, hello.
60 matches unbeaten at Anfield, a run stretching back to April 2017. Do you now go into home games not expecting to lose?
No. We actually, the only moment when I think from time to time about that number is when somebody asks me about it. And actually, when I answer this question, I forget it immediately because I'm absolutely not interested. We did what we did. We tried to win football games. We did that at home in different circumstances. We won football games at home. At nighttime, at lunchtime, in different moments with supporters, without supporters. It's our home. We feel really well there. That's true, but it's no secret recipe or whatever what we have, and that we don't expect to. We never expect to lose, to be honest, but we don't expect either to win. It's just we know we have to work, and we want to deserve 3 points. That's what we want and. Yeah, that's it pretty much. Nothing else to say about.
And last weekend there were 44 goals in the Premier League, which was a record across one weekend. So obviously everybody now wants to score goals. You've got probably the best front three in the Premier League, and you've added Diogo Jota, and you're an attacking coach. So do I deduce from all of that your team are going to get even better this year than they were last year, where they were pretty much unplayable for most of the year anyway?
I don't know.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15.
Maybe give it a try, but I don't think we were unplayable last year, to be honest. It didn't feel like this over the whole season, to be honest. It was just always really tough, really hard, really intense and all that stuff. And that's what we expect this year as well. I don't know if we can be better than last year. I don't know if we were last year better than the year before, just because we had 2 points more or became champion. We always try to do the right thing in the right moment. And yes, we are offensive-orientated team, but without a very good defensive structure, you have absolutely no chance. So we won one game in the Premier League now 2-0, which we saw, and you saw obviously in the end against 10 men of Chelsea. The other one was a 4-3 before that game, or after that game. Probably people said, yeah, it's a little bit like Circus Roncalli. Up front they score, but in the defense they struggle. Neither nor, to be honest. We don't have a proper defensive struggle or something like that, and we are not scoring or cannot stop scoring, let me say it like this. It's really that we try to do our absolute best in each game, and that's something I loved in both games so far, and something I loved especially last night, because if the team from last night would have worn a different shirt, I still would have known it's us, and I like that a lot, and because this kind of identity, we really want to make sure everybody can see that.
Fantastic, and then we're going to go to Carl Markham, then Jim Conlon for one. For the Sunday guys, because it's going to be the Sunday breakout first when we finish the Open, can you start using the hand-up mechanism if you want to ask something? I can't get to all of you, I'll get to as many as I can. Carl, for you please, if that's okay.
Hi again. Just wondering if we can check on the fitness issues ahead of the game. Looking at getting back.
I think, Joe, you asked about injuries, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Joe should be back today in training. That's what everybody told me, and nobody told me something different since now. Billy, the kid, is back in training. Joel not, pretty much. Hendo not yet, that was clear. This game is for sure too early. I think that's it, pretty much, if I'm right. Oh, you have a name in your mind? No.
No. And on Thiago, it's only played 45 minutes for you, but would he be ready to start?
We will see. So it's we have few days to train. Some boys have to recover from last night, so we will see how we set up against Arsenal. So I have an idea, but why should I make the decision today when we have time until Monday? So, but he's in contention So for sure, and yeah, let's see.
Okay, and last question. It needs to be one, please, Jim, because we've got to go to an embargo section. Jim Conlon, who's from the Irish radio station. Jim? Jim, we can't hear you. Jim, last chance.
Jim, nice picture.
Nice picture, Jim, but we can't hear you. Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to